ドレミファソラシドオッケードレミファティー。
Hey guys, Zyuohger here, and welcome back to another review. This time we're going to be looking at the DX Jewel Changer from 動物戦隊Zyuohger. Now, this item I did get used a while back, so there's going to be some obvious scuff marks and some other little bits and pieces that might be a little bit... I mean, it has a feeling of use on it. That's the point I'm trying to make, even though this is technically a brand new item in my collection. But anyway, getting all that out of the way, personally, I think this is actually a pretty decent changer. The whole gimmick with it is fine in and of itself. But with all that being said, though, let's go ahead and take a look at the changer a little more closely. As you can see here, we have a very nice detailed cube design. Of course, we have different insignias. On the front, we have the Zyuohger symbol. On the side, we have the Megazord formation, or Jewel King. On the back, you have your hinges and obligatory light feature. And on this side, we have the cube gimmick for the Zords, or the mecha. On the top here, we have your basic little symbol here with the cube wings, and of course we also do have the little camera functionality because this thing does function as an actual phone. So yeah, and of course the spin gimmick does work pretty well, actually, if I can say so myself. It's not too stiff, it's not too loose either, so there you go. Get some nice gold paint on the sides here for the hinge, and on the bottom you got your obligatory copyright information, 2016, battery compartment, loudspeaker, and of course your on-off switch. Now that we all have that out of the way, let's go ahead and turn it on and get right into it. And as you can see, the light gimmick does shine through here. And when you have the thing in closed mode, it doesn't really do anything aside from the generic sounds. When you open it up, though, you get your generic sound. It's pretty quiet, though, so that's why I'm holding it pretty close up. But yeah, when you open it up, you get that sound. When you close it... But yeah. Opening it up, though, I mean, the majority of the changer does have this big elongated section, which is fine because you technically do have this section here. Now, it does actually click into place because there is a tab and a port there, like that, for the actual changer itself. But I prefer to just have it, like, loose, because in the show, they often do have it loose. So, taking a closer look, though, at the detailing up here, we have this huge little wing spot right there. And, of course, if you turn it to the other side here, you see that it does have the Zyuohger's symbol there, and it's supposed to be equal wings. But, however, though, for the primary mode, it's just for the cell phone mode. And then for the mecha mode, it's for the mecha face, and then the cube summoning, like that. And of course, you also do have these red highlights going around to the front and the bottom section there. Of course, we do have this little tab here and this little clip for the close mode. On the bottom here, we have your face buttons, and these buttons are actually really nice to the touch. They're all nice and rubber, and they all do have their functionalities inside the changer there. So we have 1 to 9, no 0, pound, or star buttons, but we do have Geo Cube, Mecha, and of course the main transformation. Now, if you have the thing in, now, essentially when you press a button, close it up, you get the sound of that animal. So essentially if you click 1, you get eagle, 2, shark, 3, lion, elephant, 5, tiger, like I mentioned earlier, 6, gorilla, 7. You just get your generic cube sounds, and that's for the other 2 buttons as well. But yeah. Now that we got all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and finally get into the main meat and potatoes of the Zyuoh changer, this being the transformation sequences. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit the button right here, and then just hit any of the face buttons from 1 to 6. So And There you go, you have this nice bright red LED light, and this works for all of the core colors for red to white, except you get red twice because Zyuoh Gorilla, but when you turn the cube now, you get... My bad. But yeah, when you hit that button, you do get the sounds for it. But yeah, essentially though, when you have the thing in Zyuoh Eagle mode, there you go. Sorry about that. But anyway, now that we got all that out of the way, let's go ahead and cover the other 5 formations. Really do love the bright green LED for that. Now, you can technically use 7, 8, 9 for the transformation, but you won't get anything specific, so... So you won't get any light up gimmick, and you just get... And you just basically get動物戦隊ジュウオウジャーif you hit any of the buttons again when you don't hit 1 to 6. Alright, so now that we got all of those out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the cube summonings. Now, they're all the same, so I'm not going to do it for all 6 of them because they don't have any variations to it. But essentially, you just hit the button. Just pick a random one. So, Tiger. Now, there is actually another sound that you can use, and that includes hitting one of the face buttons again. And that's kind of fun in and of itself. Now, we do have some mecha combinations as well. We have the normal Zyuoh King, and then we have Zyuoh Wild. So, let's go ahead and get right into those. There you go. Zyuoh Wild. Now, there is actually one more combination that you can do with 1, 2, 5, because that's actually was seen in the Zyuohger movie, so... And there you go, you have Jewel King All Cube mode. And of course, we have one more combination that includes all 6 of the main buttons. And there you have it. Now, in terms of it being a working changer all the same, it does have a lot of gimmicks going out for it, and it does have a lot of functionality to it as well compared to Jewel the Light and the Jewel Changer Final, even though the Jewel Changer Final has a lot more functionalities because it's a bigger, it has a lot more to it going on for it. But for a basic changer for the core 5 Rangers, it definitely does have a lot going out for it, such as the main gimmick, main transformation gimmick with 1 to 6 different forms you could take, the mecha combination where you can do all sorts of crazy combos from 1 to 1 2 3 1 4 5 6 2 3, so on and so forth. And of course, the cube summoning gimmick, while it is a little bit bland in my opinion, it definitely is a nice addition because not that many changers these days do include summoning mechas, because often it's either with the mechas themselves, they have electronics, or something else of the matter. But the fact that you get all of that into this little changer in and of itself is a great idea, and it's a cool concept, and I wish Sentai would actually do that a little bit more with their future changers. But however, though, including the Gear Tellinger, I think that's the only one where I can think of a major example past Zyuohger for its case. But with all of that being said, though, it's a very nice changer, and with me being biased towards Zyuohger, I obviously wanted to get it and I needed to have it, so I'm happy to have this little guy in my collection finally. Now, with all that being said, though, thank you guys for watching this short little video. And with all that being said, if you guys like this video, feel free to like and subscribe for more content. And next review, we're going to be taking a look at the DX Zenkaiju no Gear because, yeah, I'm not good at keeping my promises. But with all that being said, though, this is Zyuohger 90 signing out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.